How's it going, guys? My name is Maikya and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing my top towns from every single Pokemon generation. So this is a really random video that I decided to come up with. I'm doing it along with like other things. So for example, my top ice types for every generation. So I'm just kind of doing these to fill in the content a bit here and there where I'm missing out on some rumors and stuff. If there's anything, that's not happening right now in the community, I'm going to do these videos obviously to fill in the time. So forgive me for doing that, but hey, I hope you guys enjoy these videos and I hope it's a bit of a different type of content for you guys. So let's just get straight into the video. Before I do though, be sure to let me know what your favourite locations in Pokemon are. I'm doing specifically cities and towns, but you guys can let me know any of your favourite locations from any of the generations, and I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about each of them. Now, before we also get into the middle bit of the video, be sure to smash that like button down below and also join the Discord in my description down below. I want to get it active. Let's do this. Let's get some people in there and yeah, let's get into the video. So for Generation 1, my favourite location in Generation 1 in terms of cities and towns was Fuchsia City. Now, the reason why I liked it so much is the Safari Zone was pretty damn good. You could get some decent ones in there. I really liked the kind of layout. I really liked how you had all these like houses along the bottom and then this beach just below that. Then you had obviously the Pokemon Center and the gym just next to it. Really, really nice design. I think it's just really well designed. It's like quite square, but they kind of make it interesting by adding like these little pools and these little enclosures for all the Pokemon. When I was a kid playing Fire Red Leaf Green, I was so happy about that. I just like ran down. I was like, oh my god, it's a Lapras and a Kangaskhan. And I was like, this looks amazing. It's like a Pokemon zoo. So I really like it, mostly for the Safari Zone, but I just like it in general. I think it's a very nice little town, nice little city, and compared to the rest, I think it's a step above it for sure. In Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, it also looked fantastic. I really like how there's the routes to the left with the Pokemon Road and that sort of thing, the cycling road and all that. And then obviously to the right you go back towards the other direction. So that's mostly why I chose it. Let me know what your guys' favourite one for Generation 1 is, and let's go to Generation 2. Now, Generation number 2 is Olivine City. Now, I haven't played Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver for a while, but I did play Poke 1 last year. And they do have a Johto map, and when I got to Olivine, I was just like, oh yeah, of course, I love this place, it's actually really nice. So obviously you have the Lighthouse and you have Jasmine's Steel Gym, which I really like Steel Gyms. I think that we need more of them. We obviously have the one in Canalave in Sinnoh, and obviously the one in Olivine City. And obviously, as part of Olivine City's actual quest, you go up to get the Ampharos some medicine, and obviously he continues using the Lighthouse and that sort of thing. I just really like the kind of, what's it called, the theme of the area. Very marine based, and it very much reminds me of where I'm from. I'm from the coast, so there's a lot of kind of similarities there with lighthouses, harbours, boats, the sea, that sort of thing. I really like it. I think Johto was really well designed, and I certainly think that Olivine City was one of the best designed places. I really like the little market town. It just reminds me so much of where I'm from. So that's particularly why I like it. Now, let me know what you guys think, and let's go to Generation 3. Now, Generation 3, my favourite place in Generation 3 in Pokemon Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire is Four Tree City. Now, the reason why I like Four Tree City is because of the name and the place. So, Fort Tree it's like a fort tree, so it's a tree fort or a fort made of trees. Really cool name, How cool can you get with that, But anyway, that's not the most apparent reason why I like this kind of place, but I'll go into that in just a sec. So obviously you arrive in Fort Tree City, you come off Mount Pyre, I believe, I don't really remember that well, or Mount something, and you come down off to the right to Fort Tree City. Now obviously in front of the gym there is the Kecleon, and you have to do all that bit round there and get away with the Kecleon and that sort of thing. But before that, I just think it's fantastic. I just like the whole jungle theme. I think we need another jungle-based Pokemon city or town. I think they need to go a bit more risky with the towns and city designs in the next games. With Galar, we don't know what everything looks like yet. I think that little forest in the top left, I think that could be really nice, like a little Four-Tree style sort of thing. I really hope they don't do what they did in Kalos and go for that kind of mystical fairy forest thing. I really like the whole concept of the jungle. I think it's really nice. So obviously that's why I chose this one. I was going to choose Morville, but then I realised Old Morville's bad and New Morville isn't that amazing, but it's decent. So I was like, I'm just going to go with Fortree. And obviously, like I said, houses on trees, what more could you want? So that's why I chose Fortree for Generation 3. Now let's go on to Generation 4. Now, Generation 4 I struggled with a little bit because I really enjoyed those games and there were a lot of interesting locations in the games, but I personally felt it was tied between Sunnyshore's City and Canalave City. So Canalave is very cool because it has that kind of drawbridge sort of thing. It has the library, it has the gym on the other side, it has that kind of little bit with the boats and stuff. Really cool place, but I personally preferred Sunnyshore. So the reason why I preferred Sunnyshore is that you went through this whole long-winded game and you had to literally beat the legends, catch the legends, beat Team Galactic before you could even go to Sunnyshore. So you'd done 7 badges, then you had this massive bit of story in between, and then all of a sudden you had the 8th gym. And arriving in Sunnyshore, it was just really damn cool. From what I remember about it, it's very good. So it was these little, you had these little like bridges and stuff with all these high-tech lights and stuff. It was very much, you know, a kind of interesting type of design for a city that Pokemon and Game Freak had never really tried before. So I arrived there and I was like in shell shock. I was like, wow, this is actually really nice. There were obviously little bits here and there that I really added on to Sunnyshore's City's little kind of, you know, vibe, that sort of thing. So I really liked it. I also liked Volkner. He was like a really good gym leader that kind of added to the vibe of the place. So really cool place. I think it's one of my personal favorites. Let me know what you guys think of Generation 4's towns and cities, and let me know your favorite ones. And let's go on to Generation 5. Now, Generation 5, I really liked Opelucid City. I don't know how to say that. Opelucid City. And basically the reason why is it's so different. So like with Sunnyshore's City, there's a lot of highlights and techie kind of glowing vibes, and I really liked it. I thought it was really interesting. Like, it was so different. So the reason why Black and White is so damn good, like, this is an opinion here, but the reason why Black and White is so damn good is you have places like Driftvale City, which is very kind of old-esque, traditional kind of, you know, that sort of thing. And then you go into Opelucid City and all of a sudden it's just these big bang lights, bang, you know, huge lights, loads of LEDs, neon things, you know, very interesting. I really like the gym design as well. It's really cool. I wish they'd bring that back. Why they don't bring that back, I do not know, but hey, it's a really damn cool city. I love the whole Dragon-esque kind of vibe going on there and the whole high-tech vibe. Very cool. So that's Generation 5. Let me know what you guys thought of Generation 5 and what your favourite town or city from Generation 5 was. Now let's go into Generation 6. Now, I'm sure many of you guys will agree, Generation 6 was a very nice game. So obviously it went over to 3D and we had a lot of interesting things like the free camera angle in Lumio City. Now, Lumio City is not my personal favourite. It is one of them, but the one that beats it just by a little amount is Shallow City. So Shallow City is where Karina is based, I believe, and she has the fighting type gym. But if you go down those stairs next to the fighting type gym, down those stairs and straight along the kind of, I don't know how you call it, promenade, esplanade thing, and you go straight ahead, you have this like massive tower of the Mega Lucario thing. So you have that statue in the middle, and then there's this massive cool tower, and you see it like towering above you, and the perspective changes up, and it's just like, wow. Like, when I saw that, I was like, oh boy, this game's interesting. So cycling towards it, very cool. You got all the water on either side, and I just thought it's damn cool. Another good contender for that was Anastar City with the Sundial, very cool concept. But this one just beat it. So Kalos was really well designed, I'll be honest. Very mythological, very kind of historical, very French as well, I'd say. You know, they kind of got the whole French vibe across. And yeah, so that's why I chose Shallow City as my favourite for Generation 6. Now let's move on to our last generation, Generation 7. Now for me, Generation 7 was Marley City. Now the reason why I chose Marley City is because of the traditional kind of Eastern building style. I really like that sort of style. I thought the Hawaiian was a bit too overthrowing, and the whole beach vibe and the paradise vibe and the hotel-y kind of style of the towns and stuff weren't that great. To be honest with you, I was a bit let down by Sun and Moon, but hey, it wasn't the worst. It just didn't give me the same vibe as Gen 5, Gen 6, Gen 4. So it was definitely a step down. But hey, I really like Mali City. I think that the design was beautiful with the little kind of Eastern style Oriental houses and stuff. Really nice design. I think that they should have done a lot more of that, but obviously it's not based on Japan or, you know, East Asia or anything. It's based more on Hawaii, which is in the Pacific. So very interesting, to say the least, but I really did like that town. So hey guys, that's everything I have time for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to let me know if you did, and be sure to let me know which your favourite towns and cities from every generation are. Now, before you guys leave the video, be sure to smash that like button down below. I really appreciate the support. So that's all I have time for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Join the Discord, and I'll see you guys very soon.